and departments of the high school publications, and whose scholarship placed them in the upper third of their respective classes. Journalism is far-reaching in its aims. Its followers carry obligations to society. So I, like the candle of truth, symbolic of our aims and aspirations for the world in which we live and the finer world of tomorrow in which we strive. Maybe. I need torch. I like the light of truth, which signifies sincerity in character, action, and speech. It is to serve as a guiding light to which all the world may return. It must be believed in and upheld at all times. If justice and liberty are to prevail, individuals should place truth and the thirst for truth above all their ideals. It is the duty of Quill and Scroll members to take an active part in the search for truth by maintaining a high standard for journalistic ethics. Quill and Scroll desires to make membership an honor that will stand everywhere for the highest type of journalism achievement. In the light of truth, Quill and Scroll first took its ideas in 1926 when it was organized by a group of high school advisors. This light has spread to more than 14,300 chapters located in every state of the Union and in more than 45 countries around the world. From the candle of truth, then, we will light our tapers of journalistic endeavor. From truth, I light the candle of learning. This ain't gonna work as a learn. You so crazy. Literature, history, music, and the fine art from a background that enriches life for the reporter who is interpreting life in which of the modern understanding is absolutely essential to comprehend those things which we have enriched life for people in time past. From truth, I light the candle of leadership. Right. From truth, I light the candle. It is necessary that those trained in journalistic work should be leaders themselves. They should whether reporter, cartoonist, artist, or editor possess the personality to attract followers, to state facts clearly and concisely, to portray truth, to act wisely in times of stress, and throughout it all lead without dictating, to guide but not to drive. From truth, I light the candle of loyalty. One more deal, guys. 3 more. Loyalty is the essence of well-placed trust. People can betray their conscience to their friends, their employers, and still be considered by the world as large as useful citizens. No one but yourself can define your loyalty, but loyal to your publication, keep the comforts of those for whom you work. From truth, I light the candle of initiative. Ow! Ow! There we go. Without initiative, people today would be in a state little better than savagery. The urge to push on, to try new experiments, to create new aims, to rise above the tribal, the sordid and the commonplace has been bestowed on society to lead individuals on the greater things. From the candle of truth, I light the candle of integrity. Integrity is to a journalist what honor is to a soldier, or probity is to a judge. A free press could not exist without its ingredients in the character of editors and reporters. No director can assail a journalist's integrity. No venal politician can impugn. It is inviolable and must be if democracy is to survive and flourish, and aid in freeing all persons from the shackles of ancient evils. From the candle of truth, I light the candle of judgment. One more to go. Learning and personality integrity are of little value to us. We lack good judgment. All the newspapermen and women must possess sound judgment if their work and ideals are to serve their people and community properly and purposefully. From the truth, I light the candle of friendship. Friendship is a link that binds humanity, but friendship must be fostered by understanding, by sympathy, by some kindred yearning that can withstand distrust and even betrayal. The journalist must be broad-minded enough to respect another's point of view, even though it may differ from his or own. Perhaps the long dream of world peace may be hastened by the student journalists of today. When tomorrow they assume the duties of leadership and meet their friends who are linked to them, by the time honor the symbol of the Quill Scroll.
Will those who are being indicted please come forward as your names are called and form a semicircle facing the table. Brenton Floyd. Rachel Dixon. Chris Hill. Davis Hoffman. Daniel Jackson. And Kyle Smithers.
Okay, guys, you have to light the candle. It don't matter. I'm just going through it. Say the oath. Hold it right, first off, and not do like that.
All of you are equals. Ladies first.
I went first. Davis went first.
Oh, we're good. Pull out the candle.
Leadership, remember this. You who are to be initiated into the fellowship of Quill and Scroll will light your candle from the candle of truth and resume your place in the semicircle. You, as candidates, are ready to be welcomed to Quill and Scroll. Each of you has attained scholastic rank in the highest third of your class. Each of you has done superior work in some creative field. Each of you has been recommended by the advisor of journalistic work in your high school. Each of you has been approved by the executive director of the society. The badge of Quill and Scroll with which you are to be entrusted is symbolic of the painstaking efforts of the tribes of old to record the events and thoughts of their time in permanent form. We of today owe the same duties of prosperity. Let the quill represent in your minds the meticulous care that must be put forth to turn thought into proper language. Let the scroll represent the permanent quality of good writing. And now, as a token of your loyalty to Quill and Scroll, to which I welcome you, will you raise your right hand and repeat after me this pledge? Okay. I do pledge myself to do all in my power to work for the advancement of my community, to be loyal to my superiors, to live up to the ideals of true journalism, and to be impartial in my interpretation of truth. You may extinguish your candle.
Pull it out there.
It is now my pleasure to welcome each of you to membership in the Fairview chapter of Quill and Scroll. In all of your endeavors, may you always hold high the light of truth. As the secretary calls your name, please step forward to receive your badge of membership. This concludes the initiation ceremony.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Why are they different?